From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll try and start this drive in the air. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
A gain of 14. First down, Lions.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. This thrown quickly out to Jones. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
24
That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
To kick off for Detroit.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
At the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's gets a first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. It's another 10 yards on that one, and another first down.
1st and 10.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Rodgers.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 26-yard line.
Here's Mostert. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
49ers. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. 6-0 our score after 1.
49ers nothing.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Niners 7, Lions 6. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Johnson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Screen play, Johnson. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down, and that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Oh boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
41-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Buying time to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn. Your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman look larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
3rd down.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Gun. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here comes Grant on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Cheated out here. You should have caught that. That's an open catch.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. This is Mostert. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From just shy of midfield, Jackson looking.
Oh my God, that's a kill!
This is caught. Touchdown, 49ers.
Oh man, that hurts.
His third touchdown now on the year, and the 49ers add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. And now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
That is insane.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And this one taken in by Cephas. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
13. But it brings up third down.
Back to throw.
Oh, I did not have the panic though. Not even gonna hold me.
Picked up by Kelly Witherspoon. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Oh, that laugh.
And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen.
I'm going to cop the PS5.
And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Lions.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Intended receiver there was Quintez Cephas. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So second down and
Probably
10
gonna
once
get 2K
again. They'll go
Madden
from the
Call of
40.
Duty. I'm not really looking at that Spider-Man.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking downfield for Jones.
Got no arm.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game.
Oh, I didn't even realize
As
that.
we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh my gosh, he let him go. That boy is killing him.
Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
I can see that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
And the Lions first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Second and 11. On the ground, this is Johnson. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
3rd.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down and more. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and 6 at the Niners' 29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
On the carry.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try.
For the field goal, a 44-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Matt Prater to kick off.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Grant on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
It's a gain of 35.
1-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Mostert, the ball.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd and 13. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Flowers able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down. That's the end.
Back now here in Santa Clara
with the score.
As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 6-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go to Johnson again.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception.
2nd time he dropped a wide open pass.
Hanging in there, trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That is tough.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 43. 16 yards, a 1st down.
16 yards.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
On the carry. He was brought down by Jimmy Ward. A 3-yard.
Here's the 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
A slant to Jones. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 27-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Swift. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The end result, 21 yards. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Detroit. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Brought down by Nate Gary. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Once again, it's Mostert. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On first down, they go with Mostert again. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Niners. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
33, Lions 15. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Down 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. It was Kendall Donnerson who made the stop on the defensive side.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Looking to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Third and 14.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. Third and long. A quick toss outright. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
48-yard line.
And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
For George Kittle, incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Deebo Samuel. Incomplete.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. Johnson now returning. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Today's final score, Niners.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the 49ers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.